Vishal Bansal wants you to elaborate a bit about smart SIP. Is it better than the normal SIP?
No, we believe that nothing beats the simplicity and the discipline of regular investing that comes with the simple form of SIP investing. Now, every now and then, you come across some of these innovations which come with some twist to the SIP story to make it smarter or make it more sophisticated. And smart SIP is one of them. So, what happens in a smart SIP is that the amount of money that gets invested in equity every month is somewhat linked to the level of the markets. So it is driven by an algorithm which determines whether the markets are expensive or cheap based upon certain predefined parameters like the level of the market or the valuation of the index and several other parameters. And if the algorithm is of the view that the markets are expensive, then out of your SIP amount, only a part of it is invested in equity, while the rest of it is diverted to a liquid fund instead of an equity fund. And that is broadly the mechanics of how the smart SIP works. Now let's take a step back and understand how SIPs fit into your equity investing. See, equity investing is generally a bet on the economy. If you believe that 5 to 10 years down the line, the economy would be bigger, the businesses that make up the economy would be bigger, they would be selling more, they would be earning more, then you should be investing in equity. The equity investing generally mirrors or reflects the growth in an economy. But the problem is that equity markets do not grow as smoothly. If they were to grow smoothly, then one could even invest in lump sum in equity markets and there would not have been a need for an SIP. But time and again, equity markets have a tendency to run ahead of themselves. And at times they run far ahead of themselves and they reach a bubble-like situation. And really that is where the worries lie, that if you end up investing at a time when the markets are in those bubble-like proportions, and if that bubble bursts, then your investments can be subjected to deep corrections, and there could be a deep value erosion that you suffer from. And the journey back to reclaim your original investment value could be long and painful. Leave aside any returns that you make out of it. So the idea is that to be able to benefit from equity markets, one should invest smaller amounts at different market levels rather than investing all the amount at one market level, and do that simply to avoid the possibility of catching a market high when it is nearing its peak. And SIP is a very simple and time-tested solution to be able to do just that. Now, the irony is that with all these innovations that are mounted on top of SIP, all of them have an element of timing the market, which is precisely the devil which SIP is originally supposed to be an antidote to. So the idea is that you should avoid all these innovations and stick to the good old and the simple form of SIP investing. See, the real magic does not happen with these innovations. The real magic happens by investing through the ups and downs of the market, and do that consistently over a long period of time. And during this while, also look to increase your SIP amounts periodically with the increase in your income. And that is something that you should focus more on and stick to the simple form of SIP.